All right, well, I have a little bit of time to kill in between Dom getting home. So I guess I'll just drive around the neighborhood. Today's been a pretty busy day. Not as far as window cleaning, but doing things to move the business forward. Like, I had to go collect checks earlier this morning, talk to Nico, which is he helps me with the social media side of things. And I like to pick his brain. He's good with business decisions and thinking long term when sometimes I don't think so long term. But I think the main thing that I want to talk about today is like people always ask me, why did I start a window cleaning company? And first off, I would say because I needed money. And I think that's why majority of people start any kind of business. I needed money, and I kind of needed money quick. So I knew that service-based businesses offer you the ability to get means quick. And that's why I jumped into it right away. One thing that I like about service business, especially if you're starting out in the business world, is that it's cash. So you get cash. You sell the job, you do the job, you get the cash. The reason why I started a window cleaning business is because I needed money. And why did I pick window cleaning? It's because there were no other window cleaners around me. Maybe there were like a handful, but I could tell they really didn't run the business the correct way. It looked, I don't even want to say unprofessional, but it didn't look like they took it serious, like they had any kind of system when it comes to quoting or like branding or any of that sort of thing. Also, another reason why I started a window cleaning business is because I know that there's a lot of pressure cleaners out there. There's a lot of painters out there. There's a lot of service-based businesses. And I saw the need for window cleaning. I mean, houses and commercial buildings, there's the need for window cleaning. Every time I see glass, I see money. Like now I'm like addicted to seeing glass. Sometimes I'll drive around and someone's talking to me. I'm just counting up window panes. But to start a window cleaning business, it's fairly easy. I mean, I gotta put my gas is low. I went to Home Depot with my uncle and I bought everything that I needed. I literally just went on YouTube and I looked up everything. Pretty much you need some soap, squeegee, and a bucket. And I remember exactly how much it was. It was $136 to start my window cleaning business. Now I have a full-time employee and I have more work than I can handle right now. But it's tough starting out. I mean, it takes a long time just to get the feel for things like how to sell somebody on cleaning their windows. Like not everyone, some people don't even care. Like I've had customers who've had their houses for 10 years and they're like, never even thought about getting my windows cleaned. But you have to first of all, make people that you're aware, like that what you even do as far as whether it's window cleaning, pressure cleaning, like nobody knows about you. There's just so many people in the world and so much things and distractions that are happening in their life. Like you have to be aggressive when it comes to marketing, like constantly 24/7. As soon as somebody opens up their phone, like boom, oh, it's so-and-so with so-and-so. Like, hey, it's Julius with Platinum Plus Window Cleaners. I'm here to clean your window. Like, I've done my team of people have done such a good job of that. Like, a lot of people don't even call me by my name anymore. Now people just say, oh, it's a window guy. It's a window cleaner, which is fine. Like, sure. Like I'll be the window cleaner all day. Like that was the goal. But yeah, like I started off doing cold calls. I follow a lot of Alex Hormozy's stuff. I mean, I've read all of his books. I try to watch all of his YouTube and Instagram reels and everything like that. But I started off with 100 cold calls a day. And I did that for maybe like 4 months solid. And like anything else, I would call 100 people and I wouldn't get any responses and I wouldn't sell any jobs. And then maybe I've had a good day and sold 2 jobs. I had a good day. It got to a point where I was like selling 5 storefronts a day. But I think I did so many cold calls, I could almost anticipate what they were going to say, like what they were going to ask me, or like pricing. I would tell them just to send me a picture right over the phone. I'll give you pricing as soon as we're on the phone, and I'll come out right now. Like, I knew how to price it. How I price stores now versus when I first started is a little bit different. I mean, not too far off, but and a lot of times you'll call these businesses and I would say, hi, my name is Julius with Platinum Plus Window Cleaners, calling to see if you need your windows cleaned. We're running a deal this week. And some people literally say, oh my God, I was just thinking about getting my windows cleaned. I had a guy for 20 years and he stopped showing up out of nowhere. I said, okay, well, I'll be there right now and I'll clean your windows. All you have to do is send me your address and the number of windows you have at your store, and I'll give you a quote right over the phone. And say if they had 7 window panes, I'd say, okay, $80. And I knew they'd say no. And I'd say, okay, 70. They'd say no. 60. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Boom. And I went out there and I cleaned their windows. And at first, you're going to suck at window cleaning. You're not going to know, I'll probably talk about that later some other time. But first starting out, when you're getting quotes off of these plazas, you want to aim a little high and they're going to knock you down, which is fine. Now I'm at the point, if I see 10 windows, I say, okay, that's $100 for inside and out, including all framing. And if they say, oh, could you do it for 80? Say, no, I can't do it for 80. I could do it for 100. I'm so booked right now. And they say, okay, all right, you can come out and you can do them. Yeah, I mean, window cleaning, it's easy to sell. Like, as long as you get your ads and your videos in front of the right people, like, it's not hard to sell. Service business is all stuff that people don't want to do. It's what they want. They want to hire other people to do it. And as long as like your pricing is reasonably priced, it's not a hard sell. And they're going to call you back out to do it. Because why? They already trust you. You already been in their home. Funny enough, like, you're already familiar with their dog. Like, now you know their dog. Like, I walk into people's houses. I'm like, oh, hey, Chestnut. Like, I've seen the dog twice already. And that's just another thing. Like, people are so busy. They're like, oh, shit, I need my windows clean. I can call Juice. And I'm out there, But now I'm starting to send it off to my employee, Jose, which is making my life a little bit easier so I can continue to grow the business. But, and like, this is another thing right here, like recording yourself. Like, I'm literally driving around my neighborhood and I'm just practicing talking to the camera because I'm not used to it. But this is huge. Like, putting on a microphone, talking into the camera, you have to do a lot of it because you might film 20 videos and maybe one video pops off and the other 19 are like for no reason, but you would never know that unless you've put that work out there, that amount of effort to see what you got in return. So this is just me kind of practicing, I guess, but whether it's window cleaner, I like business in general, like whatever it is, but I've seemed to kind of get a hold of like the residential window cleaning side of things. Like, I know as soon as somebody texts me or call me, like, I got the job. I'm not even worried about that. Like, I know how to speak to the customer. I know how to get the correct pricing. I know how to quote correctly. I know how to schedule accordingly. A huge tip when it comes to residential window cleaning, clean the outside of the home first. Once you clean the outside of the home, like the outside window, the screen, that takes like almost 80% of the dirt away from the house. Now, when you're inside the house, you can look back at this window like, okay, there's a smudge up top, there's a smudge down at the bottom. It really helps you like get a better quality of the job because you say, okay, I know it's for sure it's not on the outside of this house because I took my time, I cleaned it really well. There's not one streak, so it has to be on the inside. Let me take care of that. I love the water fed pool, especially when I have a busy day. If you know how to use a water fed pool correctly, it's 100% water. It makes the outside of that window look very nice, and it also saves you a lot of time. What I do is if I have a big house, I'll do all the outside work, I'll do the screens, and I'll do the framing and the tracks, and I'll clean that outside window. And then I have Jose, my partner, he's inside and he's knocking out the inside of the home. So say if we could do a house for $600. It takes us 2 hours if we really work hard. 2.5 hours. When you break that down hourly, say if I did a house for $600, I do the outside, he does the inside, and it takes us 2 hours. That's $300 an hour for window cleaning. That's a lot of money to make for someone who cleans a window. I mean, I don't know what a doctor or a lawyer's hourly wage is, but I would imagine it's somewhere around there. But there's a lot of money in window cleaning, and I'm sure there's a lot of money in any other service-based business as long as you do it correctly. I think you have to really put a lot of effort into marketing and content, especially nowadays. And if you do that correctly, and then you have certain systems in place, such as like scheduling, quoting, pricing, and you compound that over year after year, and now you're 5 years into your job, 10 years into your job, 15 years into your job, you're making a lot of money just by cleaning stuff. I haven't got to that point yet, but the reason why I continue to work as much and as hard as I do is because I believe that it's possible. And I've seen it in other service-based businesses like painting, plumbing. These are all things that people could do, they just don't want to do. But, referrals and just as time compounds and that whole delayed gratification thing, like I believe in it. I think it's true. So anytime I make a business decision, I try to think about it like, where will this lead me in 10 years? And I don't always do the best job of that because I could be impatient at times. But I think, okay, if I make this move today, how will it affect me in 10 years? Will it be worth it? I think it'll be worth it. And I'll do it. Like, you don't always have to make a buck right now, today. You're not going to become a millionaire or multimillionaire in one day. Like, I've tried it. I've beat my head against the wall. It doesn't happen. I mean, if you figure it out, or someone out there does figure it out, let me know. But I think whatever goal you have, if you expand the amount of time that you think it'll take, it's totally doable. And you're going to have like ups and downs and bumps in the road. But it's just sticking with it. I think that's why I enjoy lifting weights so much, is because I just like to outwork people. I know if I go out and I work out arms like crazy today, I won't see anything. But if I work out arms like crazy every day for 5 years, I probably will see something. And a lot of people don't want to do that and put that time and effort in. But that's how you get the results. And I think that it doesn't even at that point, it's not even about business or fitness. It's just about outworking people. Like, oh, how'd you get that? How'd you get the body you want? How'd you get the vehicle you want? How'd you get the girlfriend you want? Like, I put in the hours and years, and you didn't. And that's how I got that thing. I've always been like that, but I think that's why entrepreneurship has been always so attracted to me. It's like, how long could you deal with the pain? How long could you deal with the pain of working hard, uncertainty, not getting the things that you want? And you wake up the next day and you're like, okay, time to do it again. Time to do it again. Time to do it again. Yeah, I just like that game that's associated with it. All right, cool. All right, so this is what I've been doing. I've been super busy with my work schedule. I literally just work all the time. But I am someone who loves the gym and enjoys working out. I've always been into working out. So this is like another little fitness tip thing that I've come across. So in the middle of doing everything that I do with the window cleaning business, I have a gym at my house, which I'm thankful to have. Right before COVID, we invested about $5,000 into the gym, and I was able to buy everything during COVID and work out. But now I go to Retro Fitness, which is a gym down the street that I like going there better than this. But like I said, it's just sometimes too much. So what I do is this. I set up 3 workouts, and they're pretty simple, pretty lightweight. You don't need a full gym. You pick up 3 workouts, 3 sets, and you set a timer for about every 45 minutes. So I'll hit this set, and in 45 minutes, I'll hit the same set again. And all I do is I'll do 20 reps, like 20 to 30 reps of each exercise. So I'll do push-ups, flies, and curls, and then I'll go straight back to work with scheduling, marketing, calendar, phone calls, talking to my employees. I just had an employee call me, said that he was on the second story and he was doing a window from the outside and he shut that window and he wasn't able to get back into the house. So he called me to call the homeowner. Thankfully, she picked up and she ran upstairs, opened the window, so now he can get back in the house. And in the midst of all that, this is what I do. I do between 20 to 30. And then I come over here, I'll do some curls. I'll do about 20 to 30. If you're ever doing doubles and you start to get tired, you can do singles. So then I'll do about 20 to 30 of these side laterals. One. That's it. Not claiming to be a fitness influencer or anything like that. I just love working out. I've always enjoyed it. But that's it. I just hit 3 sets. I'm going to set my timer again for 45 minutes. I'm going to go knock out everything that I have on my agenda, and I'll be back out here. It's just an easy way to get a little bit of volume and work in when maybe you can't spend an hour and a half or 2 hours at the gym. All you need is really a set of dumbbells. You don't even need these plates, but push-ups, curls, side laterals, and then back to work.